Hello guys, hail and well met. I am the script actor, a simple dude who has taken it upon himself to voice act scripts of his favourite films, no matter how poorly. Join me as we embark on this multi-part series for one of my all-time favourite trilogies, The Lord of the Rings. If you're ready, then let us begin. The Fellowship of the Ring, Part 1. Iamar Presterain. The world has changed. Ian Mathoninen. I feel it in the water. Han Mathonachai. I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the air. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it. It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. And into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. One ring to rule them all. One by one, the free lands of Middle-earth fell to the power of the ring. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth. Tangarohard! Lethioi Filin! Tangarohard! And thus the Battle of the Dagorlad was fought, and victory was near. But the power of the ring could not be undone. It is at this point, after Sauron absolutely obliterates everything that moves, when all hope had faded, that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. Narsil, the great blade, breaks, and yet in its broken state severs the fingers of Lord Sauron. With the ring parted from him, he lets out a baleful cry, and as he explodes and his spirit disintegrates and spreads across the earth, Sauron, the enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated. The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever. But the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own. As Isildur rides through the forest with a group of his warriors, the ring is on a chain around his neck. They are ambushed by a group of orcs. Isildur is knocked off his horse, and as he tries to get away from the vicious battle around him, he slips on the ring and disappears from sight. He runs through a copse of bushes and jumps into the nearby river Anduin. Yet, as he tries to swim, the ring enlarges and falls off of his finger, and sinks to the bottom. As he is revealed, the orcs shoot him several times and kill him. It betrayed Isildur to his death, and some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. History became legend, legend became myth, and for 2,500 years the ring passed out of all knowledge, until, when chance came, it ensnared a new bearer. My precious. The ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the misty mountains. And there it consumed him. It came to me, my own, my love, my own, my precious. The ring brought to Gollum unnatural long life. For 500 years it poisoned his mind, and in the gloom of Gollum's cave it waited. Darkness crept back into the forests of the world. Rumour grew of a shadow in the east, whispers of a nameless fear, and the Ring of Power perceived. Its time had now come, and it abandoned Gollum. But something happened then the ring did not intend. It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable. What's this? A ring. A hobbit. Bilbo Baggins of the Shire. Lost! Lost! My precious is lost! For the time will soon come when hobbits will shape the fortunes of all.